Hey guys, it's Alexis, Sophie Leather. All right, so in this video, I'm gonna go over Firefighter suspenders and their connectors, specifically the way they connect to your bunker pants. There's various connectors out there. I make 4 and that satisfies probably 95% of the different connectors. Keep in mind that my suspenders are made with a D-ring and then I attach whatever connectors is needed to get the job done. So don't fret, I have a connector for you. But let's go over the different type of connectors. And the first one is going to be these loops right here, okay? If you notice that all my suspenders come with D-rings and then I attach whatever's necessary to those D-rings. So keep that in mind. So this will satisfy the single loop or the double loop connectors you have. And let me talk about that. What that means is inside your bucket pants, you're going to have some loops right inside here, okay? You're gonna have some loops. You'll have either one big loop or you'll have 2 loops that are stitched together really close, okay? The one that's a single loop, that's obviously called a single loop, and the one that's a double loop, it's obviously called a double loop on my website. I'll show you a picture of it right here. But essentially what happens is I make the same. So if you order a single loop or a double loop, I'm gonna give you this. Now what this does is, if you have a single loop, this will weave through that one single loop, okay? If you have a double loop, then you put one connector through one loop and one through the other. A couple things about this connection right here. This is, I designed this with a button head screw, just like I do everything else. I don't like snaps. And what this allows you to do, this is after a couple years, people are, not complaining, but before I would just use a screw to hold this together, and when they want to DC their suspenders to wash their gear, run it through the extractor, it was kind of a nightmare. So I wanted to make sure that it was a really secure fit, and I've been running this with a couple of guys with no problems, and you can DC this really easy. Let me show you. And it comes out. And then you could just wash your suspender, or your bunker pants or whatever. So this is really easy, a lot easier than a Chicago screw, screwing multiple screws. And in fact, a little behind the scenes, this is a die that I use for the Chicago screws. I've just repurposed it, okay? That's all I did. Let me show you how this goes on. You weave this through, like so, and you pop this in. And that joker ain't going on anywhere. But you wanna make sure that this tab is facing down, because there's like a little key slot here. There's like a little key slot. So you want the tension to go against that. You don't want it to go up into the slit. You want it to go in that hole. Let me show you. Okay, you see? It's like a key slot there. It's actually called a pip and punch. But you want that pressure to go down this way, not up the slit. So will it work the other way? Yeah, but it's not intended, it's not designed for that. But yeah, so that is the single loop and the double loop, which is basically the same connectors. You'll see it on my website there. Now let's talk about the Viking fronts. The one that I like making the most, they're called the Viking fronts. And what happens is you have a pair of snaps built in to the suspenders, okay? And it's really easy to DC. It's kind of built in. I think these are the most popular style, you see? And it's built into the pants already, okay? So all I have to, this is how I make my suspenders. I always make it with a D-ring. And all you gotta do is weave this through there and you're good to go. This is called the Viking fronts, or on my website it might be called New MCFR style. The new MCFR style. So you might have a mixture. You might have Viking fronts in the Viking connectors in the front, and then maybe the Velcro in the back. So that's a good segue to talk about the Velcro in the back. I don't have the Velcro in the back. We used to have that. It'll say old MCFR Velcro back. And what that does is, it doesn't have these Viking connectors. Instead, it'll have a panel right here with a big old Velcro. So I make a piece of leather and I put Velcro, male and female on both sides, and it holds together really good. Trust me, I ran that for years. That was our old set. This is our new set here, MCFR new set. We have Viking fronts and back. You might have a combination Viking front, Velcro back. I haven't seen anything like Viking and double loops. But anyway. Yeah, that's that. And then last but not least, there is one more, and that is the button. You'll see you'll have 8 buttons, 2 on each hip, 2, 2 buttons, 2 buttons, 2 buttons. Those are called 8-button setup. I have a die for that, no big deal. It's basically set up like this, okay? But instead of these, obviously, I'd put the button connectors there. I think that's it, y'all. If you have any questions, feel free to contact me. Links in the description. Other than that, God bless you. Talk to you later. Have a good night. Bye. I just realized I said have a good night, but that's assuming you guys are watching this at nighttime. But have a good day.
I was looking in the kitchen for a bed. When I lifted my arms, I smelled my underpants. I don't know why it stank, cause I put on secret in the morning. I guess it told on me there is no more secret.